Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Well, when last we left Zoot, he was in the Elven Halls, having just slaughtered all the elves. And at this point, I think it might be prudent to give up on my library. I don't want to haul all this stuff out and throw it in my stash. So, also, I want to spend some time going through some of this stuff because I just picked up the game again after not having played for a little bit. And that's something you have to be careful of. I want two spells. I want Dig and I want Haste. And I believe I have Haste. Let's just search for it. Haste. Okay. I can't spell right now, so... yes, we do have haste. I don't think much of my my mental acuity today. So that's all we want there. Do we want anything in these books? Recall, possibly, but probably not. No. So let's just drop them. We'll say there's another library here down in the Elven Halls. No, we don't want that. We'll drop it. I'm a little disappointed with this haul. I was actually expecting a lot more in the way of rings. It looks like we did pick up a couple rings here. Unless we had those already. Yes, we did. We have a Randart ring and an unidentified ring. That gives me some hope. Let's see what's in these books. Nothing useful. I'll drop them here. Well, that's one good sign. I looked up the staff of what is it? Wukadmu here. It's sort of a channeling staff. I didn't read too much about it because as soon as I found out about that, I have Sifmuna's channeling, so I'm not going to need that. And another useless book. Do I not have Dig anywhere? Wand of Digging, no digs. The reason I want Dig is I'm looking towards escaping with the orb, and digging out the hallways to the most direct staircase up is the best way to do it. I am looking ahead to Zoot at the moment. However, there is the rest of the dungeon to clear, which is my next step, and then Vaults 8. I might not do Vaults 8 if I happen to get Abyssed, in which case I'll go for the Abysmal Rune. So let's identify this Randart ring here. MP9, see invisible, blink, and levitate. That's not something I need. What rings am I wearing? I still got that +3 ring of intelligence. I was hoping to have swapped that out by now. I have a resist cold. I'm going to have to do something because I need resist fire in Zoot and also resist elec. So we're going to have to play with our loadout here a little bit. But I think I will hold off on a final decision until we at least clear the rest of the dungeons. The dungeon and Vault 7 has quite a treasure trove at the bottom of it. Let's check out my spells. Ice Stone is 4%. Still quite hungry, but everything else is hungerless. My intelligence is at 35, which is fair. It'd be nice always as a spellcaster to get it up more, but we'll see. Perhaps the opportunity will present itself. I'm going to do a search for artifacts. Artifact. And we have a crystal whip, a bloodstained short sword. Well, we might as well check that out. That's on Elf 3. I'm just ignoring everything on Layer 2 because that's already in my stash. There's also a slimy war axe of freeze. What happened? Why didn't it work? No, what am I doing? I'm fumbling around with the keys right now. I just woke up. So I'm not too quick. Maybe I'll take a sip of green tea out of my Aperture Laboratories mug here. Okay. We are searching for artifact. And we are looking for that short sword. Oh, it is under the staff of Wiccanmu. Interesting. Wukadmu. Drop Wukadmu. We don't need this filth. Where did it go? Do I have it? Have I gone insane? Wasn't it there? Bloodstained short sword. I must have pressed the wrong button. There it is. Oh, an elf. What do you know? I think a bolt of cold will be enough to take him out. There we go. Whoa, more elves. Okay, elves. Where did they come from? Nasty. Let's flood the area with cold. And just bolt of cold these guys down there. Not exactly high tier elves. So. Although one of them had a rod of destruction. Huh. Let's channel back some mana. Die. Okay, let's see what we have here. Bloodstained short sword and the war axe. Unfortunately, we are short on scrolls of identify. So that's an encrusted morning star. How are we doing on curses? 1. Okay, let's try the short sword. That seems... I have the best feeling about that, I guess. So speed. Yeah, and it's cursed. So let's remove curse and drop it. That is useless to us. We're looking for an intelligence boost. How's our Ice Storm? See, without the Staff of Wizardry, our Ice Storm is at 12%, which is... it could get better. And I'm a little concerned about the skills. I want Ice Storm to be better, more powerful, and more castable. I also want haste. I think my charms is good enough to cast haste. As for dig, my earth magic and my transmutations has to go up a little bit. That will be, 1 and 2 is okay for that, probably, to get dig under 10% and castable and reliable, if it isn't already with my high spell casting at no skill whatsoever. So that won't be much of an investment. What I do want to invest in right now is fighting and dodging. I really want to invest in those two. It's time to start working on our survivability and also invocations. I want up to 12. That can go... I'd like to get it as high as possible, obviously, but we're running out of monsters to kill. There's 7 levels left of the dungeon, and the bottom level of the vault 8, is it? Yeah. That will provide a lot of experience points too. So, apart from that, there's Zoot. What I'll need for Zoot: resist elect, resist mutation, and resist fire. I'm hoping that I'm just going to ice storm anything that gets in my way very quickly, and it won't be that much trouble, but we'll have to see. So let's go up to the lair. And then we will start running through the dungeon again. And I believe my helmet is see invisible, is it? Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Helmet, see invisible, yep. So let's just plunk these down here now. Can't believe I haven't found a dig spell yet. There is one ring to identify. We don't need enchant weapon 3, as nice a scroll as that is. We'll keep the blinking. We have an enchant armor. I am pressing the wrong buttons. That's going to get me killed. I have a wand of hasting that has 9 charges. Oh, I do want to memorize haste. Haste, haste, haste. Whenever this happens in a Let's Play, the audience sees it before I do, so, or before the player. Haste, haste, haste. I passed it, didn't I? Yep, no, there it is. Haste is at 1%. Excellent. And I have the spell levels for it. Oh, great. I pressed the wrong button again. I'm gonna have to sharpen up. Yes, memorize haste. Beautiful. Okay, that means we can drop the wand of haste. Just gonna put a little more strain on my mana. That's another reason I want to get the channeling up. As for resist elec, I'm thinking about my loadout for Zoot, and I shouldn't be. Not before we see what's available in the rest of the dungeon. So let's plonk down some of this food. We don't need this. Choco, apple, pears. We'll keep the bread ration and the meat ration. Let's. What wands do I have? Teleport is. Do I have? Yeah. We'll drop the wand of hasting. Where's my wand pile? Oh, I'm on it. Wand of hasting. Let's drop that. I'll keep the resist mutation on me. I will. Where's my ring pile? There. Let's drop the magical power because I have the Randart magical power. Let's drop the see invisible because my helmet has it. I'd really like to have the teleport control ring on again. I'm hoping that we'll get enough skill into spellcasting conjurations and ice so that my ice storm is beautifully castable without magical aid. We've got 1,000,000 potions here, so let's just drop some of those. We'll drop 9 potions of curing and 2 potions of heal wounds and 1 potion of speed and the levitation and the might and 2 restore abilities. I don't think I've found a royal jelly yet in this game. I'm glad I'm not playing a Spriggan. Let's see what we have for scrolls if we want to bring anything. Enchant armor. I'm wondering if I should enchant my shield. It's only +1. That will add to my shield rather than my armor. Can I enchant the boots of running? I don't believe so. No, I cannot. I can't enchant the helmet. I can't enchant the cloak. The armor is a Randart. I can't enchant that. Yeah, let's just blow it on the shield then. Might as well. What else am I going to spend it on? If I swap out this armor, it will be for other armor. And that's something that actually concerns me as well. The armor's good, but it is affecting my spellcasting negatively. Or have I trained armor enough to... I may have trained armor enough to have negated that. I think I checked on that on an earlier video. Okay, I guess there's nothing left to do. We could recharge the wand, but I'm still hoping for a wand of healing. And we have plenty of scrolls as well. So let's proceed through the dungeon. I think we had cleared up to level 20. So down we go. Level 20, yes. And before the action starts, I'll have a sip of green tea out of my Aperture Laboratories mug. Good. Okay. We'll summon a demon. I might want to swap out Summon Demon for Summon Greater Demon. I haven't fooled around with that spell too much. But if demons are this good, Greater Demons have got to be really good. The one time I did fool around with it, I summoned a hostile demon, and he was deadly, absolutely deadly. So I unmemorized it and went back to Summon Demon. Unfortunately, I've got the slowest demon in the world here. Out of range, come on. I storm these bastards down. Arrow Flame. What are you doing messing with my demon? He's not going to last long against him. I want the experience though. So I'll drop a cloud here. There we go. Resist fire is starting to become a concern. I have a ring. Do I have a ring? I thought I had a ring. What did I do with the ring? Wand of fire. Ring of fire. Did I only have... Oh, there's a fire dragon hide. Oh, that's the one that's behind that orange crystal statue. That orange crystal statue. I wouldn't mind killing that thing. That's an idea. I don't want to go all the way back and get my wand of disintegration. So let's clear out a couple levels, see how we do. Am I going to ice storm this guy? Let's put on our buffs. What are we doing? There we go. And I forgot I have Gormon, so let's fill up here. And let's use this Identify scroll to identify that last ring. Ring of Ice, useless. My ice is already pretty good. But we might as well keep it. That's not a bad ring, but I already have See Invisible. The mana bonus, I believe, will be halved. I might have 52 or 53 mana. Let's just try it on and see what happens. 53, yeah. No, so it's not really worth it. I would like to find a better Ring of Intelligence. This +3. I've got a lot of mileage out of this +3 Ring of Intelligence, that's for sure. We'll put on armor, and we'll put on repel missiles, and we'll kill this guy. Now skills. I'm going to turn it off. Let's work on getting invocations up. You know, I want Sif books, so we'll focus invocations. And why am I using the mouse? I never use the mouse. We'll focus invocations. We'll just get that out of the way, and then I'll start working on defense. The ability to channel mana is going to be very important in Zoot, because I'll have to be constantly ice storming. Deflect missiles is still up. There we go. That Bolt of Cold is pretty good. Let's check the spell power on that. Ice Storm is nearly maxed for spell power. Bolt of Cold nearly maxed. Yeah, they're coming along very well. And I shouldn't forget all my other survival spells that I have. Might as well eat this orc, or do I have food? I do. Okay. What is he doing down here? Ah, there's a demon. A Crimson Imp, come on. Oh, Sun Demon. Yeah, these guys are tough. What are they resistant to? Immune to fire, resistant to electricity and poison, susceptible to cold. Well, I got a surprise for you, Sun Demon. Our invocations hopefully will go up quickly. Wow, it's demon time here. I think those are greater demons too. And this looks like a good ice storming place. Wow. Well, those two in the middle are handling the ice storm fairly well. Let's back off this way. That might not have been the best choice. Okay, we're going to need something other than Ice Storm to take these guys out, obviously. Are they immune to cold? Yeah. Mystic Blast should probably do the job. Yes, it is doing the job. And now we're out of mana. Let's just dig up here and recharge our mana the old-fashioned way. Luckily we have enough for an ice storm here. I warmed up for this game by playing a couple demon spawn berserkers and a merfolk gladiator and a merfolk ice elementalist. I like the merfolk ice elementalist. That's an interesting combination. I did fairly well on one game, but each character race combination you try and crawl has its own tricks, and it takes a while to... Why did I fly? It's Mystic Blast. Okay. It takes a while to master each character class, and I've just been dead set on getting a deep elf through the game for what seems like ever. Invocations up to 9. So I just stick with it until I'm able to do it, and then you can die in cold. And then I might put down deep elves. Even though deep elves are the best spellcasters, they're so fragile that counterintuitively they are apparently a pretty hard class to play. Wow, where are all these guys coming from? I guess that's a bit of a demon pit in there. Do I really want to Ice Storm a Crimson Imp? No. But we will Ice Storm these guys. Where did he go? Mystic Blast should be good for these guys, and yes it is. Hoping there's some decent loot in here. Oh my god. What is this? Silver statue. Well, let's see how it handles. See it's brittle, it will disintegrate at once, and what do you know? I do not have my wand of disintegration. But I do have Ice Storm, so let's see what happens. Uh-huh. And that thing just cranks out demons, okay. Like, it'd be a good place to scum some experience. But it looks like we're going to have to go get that wand of disintegration. Where did I put it? Wands pile. Why did I ever put it down? Do I have one scroll of recharging? I have 3. Let's recharge it. We don't want that running out in the middle of a bunch of demons. And we'll drop this wand of cold we picked up somewhere. That is unnecessary. And also that wand of digging is a very crappy one, as I remember. There was only 2 charges on it. So let's get this one and draw this one. Even though this one's been zapped 7 times. And I'll keep this scroll of recharging in case we have to recharge it. Again, I'm hoping to find the dig spell soon. Centaur. Deflect missiles. Dig, please. Dig. No. Of course not. We'll give you necromancy spells. I don't know. I don't understand the rhyme and reason to Sif's gifts. She seems to just give you a lot of the same spells over and over again. Not that I'm complaining, she's a good goddess. Ugh, let's cast Ice Storm. Wow, that guy's fairly hardy there. Sun Demon. Let's get our mana back. Yet another model dragon. Okay, let's just take a step in here, ignore all the demons, and disintegrate this. No, not that. This. Beautiful. And hope there's something other than a gate to hell in here. Useless potions and a pair. I was hoping for a little more treasure. Oh, die. But we'll take our pair. What's this? Cure mutation? Well, that makes it worth it. Okay, let's continue to explore this level. This looks like good bolt of cold action here. You know, I'm spending all this mana when I could be ice storming. Senseless. But I spent almost all my mana there. But Ice Storm is hungry, so... Of course, waiting for your mana to recharge is hungry too. Let's just Ice Storm them. Haha! I love that Ice Storm. How did I ever live without it? That might have been somewhat foolish. I'll put on my armor. What is armor? H. I'm not exactly worried about this, but... And we'll throw Icicle. So that guy's dead, and that guy's dead. Okay. And eat him up. Centaurs often leave a lot of nice chunks. We'll put on our deflect missiles and throw these guys in a freezing cloud. And that did the job. Dex, Ring of Dex. Why not Ring of Int? Why? Give me Intelligence Dungeon. Flayed Ghost, he can die. A bunch of slimes, they can die. These guys can die. Okay. Maybe I'm overthinking Zoot. I don't... It's not really the hardest branch. I mean, it's hard, don't get me wrong, I don't want to underthink it. But considering that it can be done on level 6 spells alone, and I'm tossed around ice storms left and right, it might not... Oh, the Abyss. I'm not going in there. I hate that place. Although I'm pretty sure I could survive it. I mean, it would be a little bit of a slog. Why are they all spread out? Well, bolt of cold. I do need a good source of resist fire. I'm looking for that. That is the most important. Well, resist mutation and resist fire are the most important resistances to have in Zoot. What am I going to take him out with? Well, Mystic Blast him. And then Bolt of Cold him. Okay, that's level 21. We'll go to the staircase and not go down because we want to summon a demon and apply our buffs. And down we go. Storm Dragon, Skeleton partially resists, okay. That Throw Icicle is a very good spell, actually. It served me very well. Plenty of food here, so we'll Ice Storm a lot of them. Oh, it's Saint Roca. What a pleasure to be able to take out Saint Roca with Ice Storm. Yeah. Yeah, Saint Roca. I'm not scared of you for once. Huh. He just took 3 ice storms in the face, so I should be a little scared of him, but one more should do it. There we go. And I had deflect missiles up. The only other thing he could do would be to smite me, which he tends to do with great abandon. We're going to eat Saint Roca here. Absorb his power. Okay, good. Reapply buffs. Get another demon. What is this? Ruined Buckler. Why did I blow that last... well, let's try it. What the hell? Resistant to fire. That's why you don't blow your scrolls of enchant armor, people. That's exactly what I want. But does it affect my spells? 4%? I don't think so, because my shields is up to 5. I like the protection, though. I'll keep it for a swap out, and it's entirely possible I'll find another source of resist fire in our travels through the dungeon. That's enough for an ice storm. Stone Giant is pretty tough. And I can't back up into that demon because he's got the pestilence. I have 33 armor, so I can take a few Stone Giant hits. Okay. I hate this demon. I don't want to walk into his pestilence, so I can't really swap places with him. Ooh, treasure trove. A +3 Storm Dragon armor. Didn't we find a Storm Dragon armor? I've never been in a treasure trove. It's something I'd like to check out. Let's just cloud these guys. Save on hunger a little bit. And deflect missiles, bolt of cold this guy down. Shouldn't... A ring of intelligence. Oh, beautiful. Okay. I've got about a 50% chance of it being better than the one I have, so let's see what we got. +1. Thank you, random number god. That gets dropped. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm wearing it. Now we'll just put the other ring of intelligence on. And drop that. Useless. Oh, if it was +6, I'd be happy. Okay. A dragon. Yeah, we don't have resist fire, so let's just throw an ice storm in there. Casually toss an ice storm in there. And that took care of him. That gives me a fire dragon hide. I really want to go check out that Vaults 4 fire dragon hide and see how that affects my spellcasting. We'll do that in a little bit. What is this? Magical power? Meh. And we're already starting to fill up here. I'll keep the chunks, because I'm more than likely going to be throwing around an ice storm or two. Like right now, because I don't have deflect missiles up. Is that an acquirement scroll? Oh, unholy creation. I've really got to learn my scroll icons. Potion of curing, no, we'll get that. And we're going to have to drop something here. Oh, we can eat. Now we can drop the chunks because they're going to go bad. It's just freezing clouds, a lot of them. You boggart. Well, why am I targeting the scroll? Maybe it's a mimic. No? Odd. Another ring of magical power? Come on. Oh, my ice clouds are doing good work here. Okay, we don't need to keep these rings of magical power. I'm not sure how heavy they are. They can't be too heavy. Ring of Wizardry we'll keep. Ring of Ice we'll keep. Life Protection, Teleport, yeah, we'll keep all those. Scroll of Vorpal's Weapon, we're never going to need that. Scroll of Unholy Creation, we don't need that. Okay. Wand of Enslavement, we certainly don't need that. Fire Dragon Armor, oh, well, that's what I wanted. Let's check our spells. Now I'm expecting a drastic reduction in the spells because of the intelligence loss and the armor encumbrance. And let's just see how bad it is. First of all, let's look up what Fire Dragon Armor does. A magical armor made from the scales of a fire-breathing dragon. It provides great protection from the effects of fire while rendering its wearer more susceptible to the effects of cold. I don't think there's much that's cold, and that's a -3. Yeah, Ice Storm's 50%. Okay. Sorry, Fire Dragon Armor. You are getting dropped. And our good old leather armor's going back on. Speaking of which, how's our invocations is 11.5, so we're almost at our goal of 12. I think this is a good Ice Storm. And just because I don't want to get abyssed. I can't believe he took an Ice Storm in the face. I'm getting another one. And you are getting a Bolt of Cold. I just threw around the Ice Storms there because I knew there'd be a lot of food. What can I do to you? Bolt of Cold. And I'm forgetting to put my deflect missiles up. That can cost me. I really should keep armor up at all times too. I mean, a 33 armor class for a caster is pretty good. Maybe I'm playing a little too cautiously. But I should have summoned a demon and got everything ready. But there's never too much caution you can have in this game. And that's what I like about it. This game is actually, unlike most video games, this game is a challenge. This game is hard. This game requires focus, it requires concentration, and an in-depth knowledge of the game itself, which is surprisingly deep for what is essentially an ASCII game. All put together just a great gaming experience. I mean, this is a game I don't get sick of. I got sick of Skyrim after about, maybe about 5 hours. Once I realized the spells were crap in Skyrim. Oh, don't get me started on Skyrim. I'll start bitching about it. Okay, bad. We've got a centaur. We don't have deflect missiles up. We have no mana. How did I get myself in this situation? I was talking and not concentrating. Luckily we do have our armor up, but that fellow can abyss me, and I don't know how that ogre is surviving through an ice storm. We are going to teleport, and it might put us in a worse situation, but hopefully not. Yeah, worse situation, but I should be able to outrun these guys, apart from the centaur. And I should have used a scroll rather than... I just need a quiet place to go channel some mana. And I'm running right back into the ogres here. Okay, I have enough for an ice storm now. But I'm going to put on deflect missiles. And then channel. And just deflect his rocks for a while. Now I'm going to ice storm him and channel, and damn, that didn't kill him. Throw icicle please, but at the right target. What is throw icicle? It's D. Throw icicle D, yeah. And continue running from these guys and look for a staircase. Where did I come in? And why do I not see a staircase? Where I must have come in from somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, hopefully there's no ogres there. Channel. I storm the staircase. He's still there. Let's back into this corner here. That gives us a nice little hallway. Channel, and we're just going to bolt of cold anybody that comes in here. Channel, go away. Oh. Alright, I'm going to teleport again. I mean, I'm not really that worried. I'm mostly worried about being cast into the abyss. And I've almost got enough for an ice storm I can toss behind me. Here we go. Staircase is right there. Damn. I'm just going to channel some mana and then I'll really be fine. That's all it was. Poor mana management there. And we'll get our food status back up. And just back up a little bit. Another centaur for us. That means food. Okay, we're back in business. Let's go take out our anger on those orcs. Okay, guys. Really, you caused too many problems. And now you're gonna die horribly. Yes, you see? Don't piss me off. I'll back up a little bit. Give that guy a Mystic Blast. Just to soften him up. And since we have chunks, let's channel. Oh, speaking of which, the channeling, I don't know if you've noticed his, you probably haven't, but it's more efficient now. Dodging. I'd like to put some into shields and fighting, but yeah. Let's just sink some in there for a while. Yes, my channeling's much better. It makes me want to get it up to 16. Actually, it doesn't even go in multiples of 4 anymore, so it doesn't matter. Level 24, intelligence. That gives me 2 points of intelligence. That is wonderful. And that brings Ice Storm's spell cost down to a little more manageable. Also, with more efficient channeling, it costs less hunger. Speaking of which, we have chunks. We've also got plenty of ogres to eat. So I'm just going to channel. Oh, here is this troublemaker. I want to kill him horribly. What do we have? Stick a demon on him. Drag this out a little bit. And we'll hit him with a Mystic Blast. And a Bolt of Cold. Oh, he's dead already. Oh well. There's the troll. Get back to Engorged. Channel mana. And hopefully get back to Engorged again. Okay, we've got 4 chunks. That's good enough. 3. Deflect missiles up. Just in time. And just Bolt of Cold him. Pretty tough, those guys. Channel some mana. Ooh. Not too worried about hunger status with an inventory full of chunks. Looks like a good... I can't get a good one off. There we go. And our skills are moving slowly up. We should be able to get a good amount of buff to those 2 skills. Fighting all these high level enemies and ice storming great packs of them. Interesting. Let's dig in there. Stand back a little bit. Dig. And I was going to ice storm them, but they're nothing to worry about. Just Bolt to cold them down. What do we have? A cap. Too bad I wasn't branded. Lantern of Shadows. And we're not going to be carrying around a Morning Star, that's for sure. An unidentified potion. Interesting. I don't think it could be anything too bad. So let's, we've got Cure Mutation, I'm sure. We've got Mutation. Where'd it go? Oh, we have 2. Okay, let's quaff them. A sedimented potion of throwing? I've never heard of this thing. And after I quaffed it, it quivered, so I'll throw it at the next guy. See what happens. And let's down this red potion. Experience, hopefully. Potion of blood. Ugh. Here's a wand we don't want, although a wand of fire is somewhat useful since we're ice. Yeah, ignore it. But we have our Mystic Blast and our Orb of Destruction and plenty of things to choose from. I hate these guys. I wish you were just susceptible to cold, but you're not. Oh, Sphinx. These guys are tough. I'm not going to fool around. Mystic Blast him. Or, Ice Storm him. This guy will go down to a freezing, or a bolt of cold. Do not abyss me. I'm sure my resistance is good enough not to get abyssed easily by a mere ogre mage, but it's just not something I want to deal with. Deflect missiles on. 1. Channel. 2. Let's get some food. That's just what the doctor ordered. Some centaurs. Where's our food? Oh, we got interrupted as we were butchering. We have 2 chunks left, so let's channel, save some turns. Okay. Oh, I want to use that potion of throwing. Let's go find somebody. There's got to be somebody. Okay. Awkwardly throwing a sedimented orange potion. Now wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Did I press the wrong button? It was a potion of gain intelligence. Oh, I did press the wrong button. I quivered it rather than I thought there was something wrong. Thank God I thought of that. I think the potion would not shatter in that case. It would just kind of sit there. But yeah, a potion of gain intelligence is very, very nice. It hasn't done too much for a hunger status yet. Dodging up more and fighting up more. But I really, really want spellcasting up more. So let's pump some into that too. Now, I have not done this often. Actually, I don't think I've ever done it. But Sif Muna grants piety according to your spell training. And I am not training any spells right now. I've been told that there will not be any piety decay associated with doing this. Or I read it on the crawl forums, so it must be true. I'm not even saying that facetiously, because the crawl community is a pretty great community. Sometimes a little snobby, but crawl players are elite video game players and expected to be maybe a little bit snobby. Let's check the time on this video. Wow, we're over time. So I'll end it here on dungeon level 23, and next video we will probably visit the stash and drop some of this crap off as much as I can, and then proceed to clear out the dungeon. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.